Hello, 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 and welcome to my stream. We're playing another more of Ravenous Devils because I thought it would be fun and you guys seemed to like it last time we played it. So we're on day 6. Okay, so let's see. We don't have any clothes right now, so that could be a problem. What can we buy for upgrades? Can't get sausages. Well, we can get sausages. Can we get sausages? Let's see, what else can we get? Oh, we should get one that produces more minced meat. Yeah, that's a good idea. We can do decorations as well. We need to get a gym barrel. Hello, hello. Welcome to my stream. So we don't have any clothes right now. We have some food on the thing, so let's open the shop. Yeah, it's fine. Sorry, it doesn't start if you don't like press start, so that's kind of a problem. I hope they like update that, but people coming in yet? We are open for business just because we don't have a, okay, there we go. I was worrisome for a minute. Oh, thank you for buying my Patreon. I'm so glad it's worth it to you too. Sorry, my phone just went off. That was probably really loud in your ear, and I wholeheartedly apologize about that. Okay, so we're going to murder this guy. Oh, right, we don't have the attendant. I forgot about that. Okay, I need to actually go up and take their order. So I'm gonna do that while that's cooking. I'm already failing you guys. Only want hamburger? Okay, well, take this. So later on we can get an attendant and he'll be able to like serve everything and we just have to worry about like cooking, so. Don't worry about it, you guys. Like, there's no worry about like you being broke and stuff. Like, it doesn't bother me. Just the support by you watching makes it all the better. I'm not going to be able to make this order, so I'm just gonna focus on the mannequin right now. Yeah, you're mad at me, I get it. I fucked up. And then we're just gonna, we should grind some meat. Oh, you did your first driving lesson? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. No, don't worry about like messing up and everything. Like, you're learning. That's part of like the whole process. But for me, like, I'll tell you guys like a secret. Well, not really a secret, but like a story about when I was taking my driver's lessons, that I was actually having a problem with turning into the right lanes when I turned, so I was able to get on the highway just fine, but then when they asked me to drive like around, like, because you drive on the highway and then you drive on the normal streets and stuff, so while I was driving on the normal streets I had to take a left turn, and I almost turned into the wrong lane. Like the driver instructor had to actually like grab the steering wheel to put me in the right lane. So I mean, if you're not like driving head on into traffic on the wrong way, I guess you weren't too bad, right? Oh, I can't believe I did that. Very funny though, very funny. Well, I mean, not like funny at the time, but like now that I think about it, I'm like, oh my god, I drove head on into traffic. That was probably like the worst decision ever. But like I said, I was learning, so. Oh, I get it. Yeah, I don't usually, we don't use the clutch, so I don't know, like, how to respond to that. I apologize. We use, like, gas and brake pedals, and then we use cruise control. Do they have cruise control in, like, United Kingdom? In United Kingdom, like, cars? Sorry. I lost my train of thought for a minute. Do they have that? Or do they not have cruise control? Because I always wondered about that. Oh, look. Help me, please. Oh, so cute. Have you seen my parents? Sorry, I made that noise. I was like trying to figure out what I wanted to do the voice, and my brain went. Sounds like I'm joking on a dick. Okay. My mother. I can't find my mother. Oh, poor baby. No, I don't want to do the angry face. You want to do the sad face. And I don't think it's registering with that. What's wrong, little one? What's wrong, little one? That's the voice. That's the voice. Ah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, we don't have that in the States. They either just you press the stop and then you press the go. Like, we don't really have a stall. My mom left yesterday because she needed to patch her coat. Oh, I'm sorry, boy. We probably killed your mom. Don't worry, she made a great hamburger, though, I'm sure. Alright, to the cannibal jokes. I'm so cancelled. But she never came back. Yep, we killed her. We killed her. Poor dude. I wonder what happened to her. Okay. My husband certainly didn't see her. Oh my god, really? Oh, that's bad. Is he wearing a seatbelt? Maybe something happened to her before she got there. Yeah, I know, right? No, because she wanted a dress. She didn't want to patch a coat. So she was probably one of the customers while we were working in the shop. These are strange times, my boy. I'm gender fluid, but like, cause my voice is so high, I think it would be hard for me to pretend to be like, well, not pretend, but like use like a guy voice. So, yeah. It's dangerous walking in the city alone. Dude, no, I totally understand. When I first started driving, like before I got the hang of it, I would stop like so far ahead, like behind the car, and my parents said I like, sorry, I'm drinking a pop. My parents complained that it was like really like a strong brake, so I need to open the shop soon. But ma'am, please. Giving them the same voice by accident. I'm really hungry. Yeah, that's my guy voice. It's like that shy anime boy. I'm really hungry. He sounds like Deku if he was like dubbed Deku, doesn't he? Oh, I'm so glad you liked that one. Yeah, I've been kind of like messing around with like different stories and stuff in my Patreon. So if you enjoy that sort of thing, go over there. Yeah, so that would be like my male voice. I'm really hungry. Don't you have anything left to give me? Yeah, I sound like dubbed Deku. All right. I think I have some leftovers. Can I pull off an English accent? Oh, hell no. I try to do it at the Renaissance fairs I go to because I try to like pick up the mannerisms, and let me tell you, it's cringe as fuck. So, no. You don't want to hear me do an English accent. I think I have some leftovers. Yeah, that's what I thought too, is like, I need to create more like scenes and stuff with it. Like, I like context in a story, and I don't like straight up sex scenes, but some people like the straight up moaning, so I don't mind like making those either, but like, I also wanna do that. Oh shit, I didn't see what he said. You're an angel. You're an angel. I can't do the boy voice anymore. Goodbye. Bye. I can't do your voice anymore. It was doing so well, and then I just, nah. And even today, I'm sure of a place in heaven. I'm sorry, hon, you don't have a place in heaven. There's a reserved place in hell for both you and your husband. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. I mean, I don't believe in, like, hell and stuff, but come on. Like, if you believe in heaven and hell, you fucking know, as a murderer, you're going to hell. Like, what the fuck? I don't know, maybe there's actual murderers out there that believe they're going to heaven, but like I doubt it. I doubt it. So we didn't do very good this time, which I'm kind of sad about, but hey, we got... I want to save up for that gin barrel because it makes things so much easier. So we're gonna do that. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm going to hell. I already know I'm going to hell, so don't even... You don't even have to remind me. Another oven would probably be good, but I definitely want to do the gin barrel so that they don't fucking complain. Do I believe in numerology? Actually, I find it interesting, but I don't know a lot about it. I am a Wiccan, though, and I believe in, like, like you're able to make the choice whether you want to be reincarnated or not. That's kind of nice. But yeah, definitely, like, I'm a Wiccan though, so I don't believe in like heaven or hell. I just make jokes that like I'm going to hell, or our family, we have a family joke where we say like Hail Satan and stuff like that. So we're a terrible family. Like, my family is terrible. I know, right? But yeah. So, our family is very different. And if you know anything about Satanism, you know that they don't actually believe in Satan, so... When people say, like, Hail Satan, it's really not actually a Satanism thing. Mostly I just say it as a joke. Okay, let's... Oh, it is? I didn't realize it was empty. I know the mannequins was empty, but... Wait, is it? It's not empty. Okay. Oh my god, it's doing that thing again. Yeah, you get to, like... Unfortunately, when you get to that, like, open shop or not, yes or no, like, you have to play, you have to press start. Just so that it, like, registers that you either said yes or no, and, like, it open. Would you stop doing the surprise face? There we go. So that opens it. It registers, is what I meant. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Explain what Satanism is. Okay, so Satanism is basically, don't quote me on this, but what I've learned about Satanism when I researched it is it's basically like worshiping yourself and being a good person. Like, that's literally it. You worship yourself, and you just try to be a good person. They're against, and the Church of Satan has done a lot for, like, women, and, like, victims of abuse and stuff like that, which is amazing, by the way. Thank you so much, Church of Satan, for being very kind and doing these things for us. But that's basically what Satanism is, and they believe in the reproductive right of women. Like, they don't think women should be, like, they're okay with women, like, making the choice whether they want to have an abortion or not and stuff like that. Well, I'm not a Satanist. I mean, like, it's tempting, but I've chosen to be Wiccan. Like, I'm into, like, the whole belief in gods and goddesses and stuff like that, because I do believe there's something up there. I'm not really sure if Satanists believe if something's up there or not. Yet, no, that's not what Satanism is at all. Satanism isn't even the worship of Satan. They don't believe in Satan. Satan is made up from Christianity. Satanism, we don't believe, well, not we, but they don't believe in hell or Satan. Those are elements created by Christianity. Yeah, it's wrong. They don't believe in, like, sacrificing, like, innocents and stuff like that. Now, I would say Satanism is completely different from Luciferianism and is also, different from, like, demonology and stuff like that. So there are different types of religions and stuff like that. The Nikola Tesla. I don't really care for Teslas. Like, sure, they seem cool, but they're fucking expensive. Like, I could care less. I fucking forget that I don't have a person anymore. Oh yeah, I believe in aliens too. But I also believe in, like, ghosts. Wouldn't say I believe in demons, but if I did believe in demons, I would probably believe in, like, what people who have actually studied demonology demons to be like, than, like, what we depict, what Christianity depicts demons to be. Do you get what I'm saying? Because there's a difference between people who have studied demonology and has said things about demons, and then there are people who are, like, just Christian and are like, oh my god, demons are bad, and they punish the innocent when they actually really don't. They punish people who deserve it. They actually hate, like, the idea of, like, even, like, hurting innocent people, like children and stuff like that. Like, they hate that shit. So people who are like, oh, you sacrifice something for a demon, it's actually not true. They don't like the whole sacrifice a virgin for a demon or sacrifice a baby for a demon. Like, that's not, that don't fly with them. Oh, dude, if there's demons like Sebastian out there, can they just, like, like, hit me up? Like, come to my room. Like, I'm giving you a full pass to just destroy me. If you get what I'm saying. Wink, wink, wink. I can't wink. Do you have a problem with winking? I have the biggest problem with winking. Like, my eyes just, like, one of my eyes closes and I'm just like, fuck. Oh shit, was there a table? But yeah, no, if there's demons like Sebastian out there, like, I'm giving you full reign to destroy me. Yeah. But yeah, no, I have a problem with winking because one of my eyes just, like, both my eyes close when I'm trying to wink. It sucks. And, like, my face goes up. Like, you know how, like, when you close one eye, your mouth muscles go up? Like, squinch up? I have that problem too. Like, I'm envious of, like, guys and girls that can just, like, wink comfortably. Like, without, like, like, effortlessly. Ooh, yeah. But yeah, I'm envious of people who can wink effortlessly, because it's so hard for me. Like, I'm just the fucking worst at it. Okay. So we are going to get that gym barrel so that they can stop being little bitches. Yeah, we're good there. Okay. I can't stand the whole, like, you're not doing my stuff fast enough. Like, I can't stand it. Oh, yeah. That's true. Mr. Nikola Tesla? I don't know who that is. I'd have to Google it. I know about Elon Musk. I couldn't think of his name for a minute. I almost said Eaton Musk. Funny. Yeah, no, I myself do not care for Ethan Musk. Ethan Musk? Elon Musk. Oh my god, I keep saying his name wrong. Oh, that is an interesting question. Would I make a deal with a demon like Sebastian? Okay, so are we talking like the Black Butler deal where like I actually give him my soul? Or were we talking about just like... Okay, so like I learned in demonology that like you can't sell your soul for something like that. Like I learned in demonology that like actually your soul is insignificant to them. It's like a piece of dust to them. They could care less. Yeah, okay, same as the anime. Alright. Well, okay, so from what I know of the anime, right? There's added benefits to benefits, right? To that, because Sebastian not only is like helping him get his revenge, but he's also helping them. He's also protecting him and keeping him safe and all that. So I would say in my whole heart, because I would want that added protection and that added, I guess you could say, companionship, like someone to never leave you no matter what and always being there. Even if it was like a contractable obligation, I would say yes. But would want him to be more my type than Sebastian. Like, I like, feminine looking guys. Like guys, like that. Yeah. So, I would have to say, like, my whole vibe would be like, I would have added benefit. If I had added benefits, like the companionship and the the protection and he looked the way I would want him to look, then yeah, I would sell my soul to a demon like that. Yeah, you're also aware of the Grim Reapers and stuff like that, so there. Yeah, that is a drawback, is the Grim Reapers are like, hey, he's supposed to be dead. But I would definitely say yes. Because I'm gonna say this as just like my own personal experiences, but I don't do being alone well. So I would definitely need that added companionship. Like someone to hold at night and shit. So, and I would also need like that added protection because I'm scared of the outside world and whatnot, and like what guys can do to me. So I would say definitely would be down for those two things. Yeah, I want someone who's around me at all times. I want someone to protect me from what I fear. I want, yeah, that sort of ideal. Because it's mostly just an ideal relationship in my brain. Like, we all know, that's not possible. Even in familiar relationships, it's not possible for someone to protect you all the time. It's not possible for someone to always be there. But, like, that is something I do desire, even if it's a fantasy of mine. If that makes sense. Like, it's purely... Fuck, I fucked that up. It's purely a fantasy to be like... Yeah, I want someone with me all the fucking time. But obviously I can't. Yeah, true, you would technically be immortal too. But you can't just like choose. I'm doing so bad at the game because I'm talking to you guys, but I mean, like, fuck it, right? You can't essentially choose, like, to be with someone all the time. Like, that's not healthy, obviously, but a partner like that isn't out there. Oh, yeah. But, like, it is a fantasy of mine to have a partner that is always there, which is why I probably like Yandere's a lot, and which is why I play Yandere a lot, is because of this fantasy of mine of having someone romantically there with you for like ever and will do anything to be with you. Like, to me, that sounds endearing, and that can sound really fucked up, but to me it just sounds endearing. Like, this person wants to be with me Yeah. Yanderes would never force themselves onto you. Which is another thing why I also like yanderes, is because they actually care about your mental, emotional, and physical well-being, and also your sexual well-being. Yeah, this person hurt me, go get them, and they would. Yeah, they would never dream of hurting you, and that's what I like about yanderes as well. But like I said, it's just a fantasy. I don't... Like, there are people who are like, oh, yanderes glorify abuse, but like... Yandere is just a fantasy. And yes, there are people who take that fantasy too far, but there are also people who know it's a fantasy and can acknowledge that. But there are some people who have been victims of a certain situation, like abuse and all that, that definitely wouldn't want that. Like, there are people who don't want a partner like that, where they don't want to be around a person 24/7 and like the companionship 24/7, and I respect that as well. There's different sides, like, there's two sides of every coin. There's one side where the survivor wants to be cuddled and taken care of, and then there's the other survivor that wants to be in control and independent, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, there's just two different sides to everybody. Yeah. I don't think they glorify abuse, but, you know, there are some people who do think that, and that's their opinion. I'm not going to say that they are wrong, because that is their opinion. But I definitely myself don't think yanderes glorify abuse. Now, there are, and I'm not going to lie, there are ASMRs that do consensual, non-consensual yandere. And there is nothing wrong with that either, because there's nothing wrong with the fantasy of consensual, non-consensual. It's not something you should be ashamed of. Just because you have that fantasy, because you recognize it as a fantasy. As long as you acknowledge it as a fantasy, it's okay. And there are people who do enjoy it, and that's okay too. There are survivors who even enjoy consensual, non-consensual, me included. And, you know, for a long time, I was ashamed of that. I was very ashamed of that, actually. But I did my best to tell myself it's not something I should be ashamed of, because it's a fantasy and I acknowledge it as a fantasy, and I don't actually want someone to do non-consensual things to me. And the fact that it's still consensual even though it's non-consensual doesn't mean that, you know, it's actually non-consensual, because it is consensual, non-consensual. There are people who say it's wrong, and again, that's their opinion, but I don't think you should be ashamed of your fetish, your kink, your fantasy. There are people who don't get it, and that's fine. Like, I understand if you don't get it, but you shouldn't shame someone for enjoying something. Yeah, that goes far against a yandere would do, yes.
As fast as I can.
But that's another, like, fetish and kink that some people have, is spanking and slapping, which, I'm not gonna lie, I do have. More spanking, but, like, there's nothing wrong with different fetishes. Some even have fetishes of spitting. Like, there's nothing wrong with it.
I'm ready to eat.
Yeah, no, I can understand not getting it. I'm just saying, like,
Delicious.
there's nothing wrong with, like, not understanding someone's fetish or kink, but, like, as long as you don't, like, oh, no, 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 no. No children, nothing like that. Always adults. That's why when I do, like, in a school setting, I either, like, imagine them as, like, seniors, you know, because most seniors are 18, or I imagine them as in college or something like that. So, yeah, don't think I'm doing, like, high schoolers, like, I mean, like, seniors, because I wasn't 18 when I was a senior, but I had a lot of classmates who were 18 when they were seniors, so. Yeah, I understand, like, some people take it far and other people don't. Like I said, everyone has the authors of said we may have to, oh no, we may have to wait and save up our money. Yeah. So there are different authors who depict yanderes differently. But yeah, I see yanderes as doing anything for their love and not hurting them and everything like that. Except kidnapping you, but they do that constantly. We're gonna put the gin down. Oh, cool, we already had a meat thing in the oven. So, don't get anything twisted for, that sort of thing. Yeah, I don't get the fantasy of being bullied either. I'm not really into being bullied, especially since I was bullied for most of my life. So yeah, I don't get Tsundere either. Oh my god, I actually had a friend who was like a real life Tsundere, or however you say it. Like, she was a real life one. Like, she would, every time she liked a guy, she would like hit him. Yes. Yeah, I don't get that either. But she would like actually hit him when she liked him. It was fucking nuts. Ooh, yeah. Timid, like shy yanderes. Now that is my biggest fantasy. Oh.
It's a good choice.
Yeah. Hello. But yeah, no, I can understand people who are against certain fantasies. There's a lot of incest in hentai. I'm not gonna lie. What am I doing? I am not thinking. I am so sorry. I need to like buckle down on this shit. It's so hard not to have an attendant once you get used to it, man. But yeah. No, there are certain fantasies that people find super wrong and taboo, so I can understand that. Yeah. That's my jam, man. Dude, give me like a cute, shy, e-boy looking dude in a hoodie. All yandere. Oof. He's all nerdy, has like dark circles. Oh my god. That's what I want in my life. No, that's okay. Like, I understand, like, there are people who are survivors who have, like, no sex drive whatsoever, and there is nothing wrong with that. I myself have a high sex drive, and I'm sorry, I took some edibles again because of my trauma, so I am off the wall horny. No, I'm kidding, but I mean, like, I'm off the wall sexual right now. Like, my sex drive is really high. No, see, I would think for like the manipulation, instead of killing your friends, be like, your friend has been like talking shit about you, right? Like they've been saying, and then just like make up these like fucking terrible things they've been saying, like things to push their buttons, and then they'll just like hate their friend. Like, yeah, I don't want to torture my boyfriend. But like, if you're gonna be the full on yandere, like with the manipulation, you gotta be like, hey, I heard your friends have been like talking major shit about you, and then like make up like screenshots and stuff of like of like fake conversations between their friends and like you, and then be like, look, see, they fucking said this shit about you. I'm not condoning this. I'm just saying, like, if you want to write like true yandere manipulation, that's the shit you do, man. So that you stay away from your friends because you think they talk this shit about you. Yeah, I have a super high sex drive right now. I blame YSF and Corpse husband. Yeah, I try not to be manipulative. I'm honest and blunt when I want something. Like I probably could be manipulative, but like I choose not to be, because like I think that's wrong. But oh cool, we can kill this guy. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what this game is, basically we are killing people and then feeding them to other people. Yeah, so you don't like being manipulated. There's nothing wrong with like, if you don't like, obviously no one likes being manipulated, but I mean like if you don't like the fantasy of being manipulated, which is a weird thing to say, but there are people who have the fantasy of being manipulated, there's nothing wrong with that either. Like as long as you acknowledge it as a fantasy, like I say again, as long as you acknowledge something and go, yes, this is a fantasy, this is not what I want in real life, you are fine. There's nothing wrong with you. You can like, yeah, my brain is a little fucked up as well. Like, I can get a little obsessive. Yeah, I can get a little obsessive and clingy. So. Ooh, yeah. You have Attack on Titan tattoos? Oh my god. What do you have? Like, tell me. I want to know. I thought about getting the Scouts emblem tattooed on me, but then I chose not to. But a part of me was like, kind of want it. But then again, I think about getting Spider-Man tattooed on me too, so. And then I think about getting a Yandere anime girl tattooed on me. Like, there's so much that I fucking want to get. Like, that I fucking think about getting tattooed on me. Yeah, I know what binaural beats are, yeah. I myself... God, this is so embarrassing. But I tried the whole shifting thing, so I used the binaural beats for that. God, it's so embarrassing to say, like, I got sucked into that shit. Oh my god, dude. I want the blade of the ODM gear, too. That's hot. That's so hot. Like, Attack on Titan tattoos? Yes, please. Like... Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, like, there's so many tattoos I want to get tattooed on me. And then I thought about getting Tomboy tattooed on me once. I was like, should I? We're gonna buy another oven. Yeah, that sounds good. Basically, what I've learned about playing this a little bit on my own is that you basically just have to keep the bottom happy. Like, literally, like, nobody comes into the tailor shop, so we just have to upgrade, like, the kitchen, mostly. Sorry, excuse me. That was very rude of me, I apologize. We just have to keep the kitchen, like, upgraded. Yeah, I do like dark music, actually. I had a... like so cool. I would love to have that tattooed on me. But my parents said no, hands, neck, or face. That's their rules of getting tattoos. So we kind of just stay away from that. Dude, there's songs about body horror out there. Like, that's interesting. I've never heard of that. Like, my favorite, like, is like basically like, okay, so like I listened to Famous Last Words, right? They're like, were my favorite band back in like high school. And my favorite album was, there was this guy, right? The singer. He liked this girl. He found out she had a boyfriend. And then he finds out he's schizophrenic. And they make a plan to kill the boyfriend. Which they ended up doing. And like, buried him in the garden. And then like, he tried to like get with her too soon, and then she ended up like finding out what happened, and so he ended up killing her, and then he killed himself. I don't know, I thought it was a good album, but that was my favorite album because it's like a whole story of it, because they do like story-based albums, and I fucking love story-based albums. So that's what I like. Yeah, but it's a dope album. I totally recommend it. It's a very good album. They also wrote a really nice album about a survivor leaving her abuser, and that was so cool as well. So I definitely recommend listening to Famous Last Words if you like metal. If you don't like screamo and stuff like that, you won't like it. But if you do, I recommend listening to Famous Last Words. Oh, sorry. Oh. I got work to do tonight. Gotta make those audios. I do personal audios on my Patreon. So like what you want, what your name is, that sort of thing. So don't worry about it. But yeah, I definitely I definitely like what was I gonna say? Oh, I actually like doing them. It's nice. A challenge? A challenge. Oh, a song I like? It's my favorite song to listen to right now. I'll have to get back to you on that one. What is my favorite song to listen to right now? Let's see. My favorite song to listen to right now. Hmm. I do like Blow by Jackson Wang. That's a good song. That would be a cool AMV, actually. Yeah, do that one.
As fast as I can.
Go subscribe to Jackson Wang. Go listen to his music. He has great music. I want him to have a world tour so badly.
Maybe time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, you do Blow by Jackson Wang. I think that would be like good for Attack on Titan, actually. If I sing YouTube, please don't delete me. It's not my songs, blah, blah, blah. Okay, now we got that out of the way in case I start singing, because I just end up singing sometimes. And I apologize if you don't like my singing. Like, you can tell me to stop at any time. Yeah, any song by Jackson Wang actually you can do, because like there are some dope songs by him that you could probably use for Attack on Titan AOT. Yeah, we're in the last client, so we're doing good. We made $26. Not ideal, but good. You stole a cat? Oh my god. Why? You still have it? You're not supposed to steal people's cats. They're probably upset. They're probably like, where's my cat? I know I'd be like super sad if someone stole like my cats or my dog. Definitely my dog. Yeah, I don't do AMVs. I mean, I'm not monetized either, cuz of my ASMR. Like, I'm willing to just make 18 plus ASMRs without like dealing with monetization. Like, I could give a shit about monetization, actually. Like, I just want to make people happy, so happy in their hearts and happy in their pants. I'm joking.
A pie or a meatball?
Oh no. Okay, then like I understand why you took it if it was like being neglected. Never mind. I myself have all my pets microchipped, so yeah, probably Attack on Titan. I have not watched Demon Slayer, even though I love Nezuko's design. I love Nezuko's design. I almost bought a figurine of her without watching Demon Slayer just because I love her design so much. I wanted a Levi one, but they didn't have any good Levi ones. Yeah. Sometimes you do stuff for fun, so. I'd like to make prints of, like, my art sooner or later, but I don't think I'm at the point in my art to start selling them. I don't know. Box Child. I know! I love her so much. She's so cute. I'm sorry. I couldn't find any more anime girls in a box. I'm sorry. I'm the worst. Shame on me. I didn't even know Nezuko was 14 at the time either, because I didn't watch Demon Slayer. I didn't. No. I didn't do an ASMR of Nezuko. I did an ASMR of a ghost girl you find in a box. That, like, you were moving in or something, and she was, like, in a box. But no. It wasn't Nezuko. Like, it wasn't Nezuko. I'm sorry. Like, I want to make that perfectly clear. It was not her. It was not an ASMR of her. It was of, like, you're moving in. And you find a box, and, like, she was adult in the picture. It wasn't Nezuko. Like, it wasn't ASMR of Nezuko. It was like you find a box moving into your house, and it's haunted, and there's just, like, a naked girl in the box, because it's a ghost girl. I don't know, I thought it was a cute idea, but I don't want you guys to immediately think, like, oh, she made, an ASMR of Nezuko. Like, no, that is not what I did at all. Oh my god, yeah, that's fucked up. Like, dude, gore hentai is really fucked up. Like, I know some survivors could probably use it as, like, a way of, like, an outlet, but it is definitely fucked up. Like, I draw, like, gory stuff to get through, like, some dark thoughts in myself, and, like, but I don't, like, there's a difference, right? There's a difference between, like, drawing gore that has to deal with sexual trauma compared to mutilating a girl. Right? Yeah, that's basically what it was. Yeah. So, there you go. I can't remember the exact premise of it. It was just you find a girl in a box. It's like, hey. I mean, like, she's cramped in a box. What the hell is she gonna do? Like, not masturbate? I mean, I kind of would. Like, if I'm stuck in a box, it'd be like, well, what am I gonna do now? Like, I got all the fucking time in the world. I'm such a bad influence. Don't listen to me, kids. I'm a bad influence. Do you guys watch train wrecks on YouTube? Just to, like, watch them? I like watching train wrecks on YouTube. Boxing. Yeah, that's it. Pop out of the box. True. But yeah. Well, I mean, like, I understand trying to get out of the box, so. But, like, if you hear moaning and then, like, you're stuck in a box, the fuck are you gonna do, man? Although, to be honest, I'm not really into porn. There's no hot guys in porn. Like, it just. You still have to save up some money. Sorry. Hey, money. You guys went quiet. Yeah. She didn't fit in the box, and she was an adult drawing. Like, you could tell she was an adult. She was not drawn as, like, a kid. So, that's kind of what I was trying to go for. What is happening? Well, fuck you. That's all I had to say. Yeah, I made sure it was an adult version of her, because I'm not gonna fucking put a kid in that. Like, bleh. Yeah, it was portrayed as an adult. Yeah. I'm 5'2". So, at least I am 5. No, I'm 5'1". No, I'm 5'2". I'm somewhere around there. Can't remember exactly how tall I am. But yeah, no, I'm 5'2", 5'1", somewhere around there. Like 100 some pounds. Can't remember. I haven't weighed myself in a while. I don't really like to weigh myself. Oh. I'm literally, like, caring more about the chat than the game. 6'1"? Holy shit. I think you're as tall as my brother, actually. My brother's like 6 feet, I think. Oh, I love my brother. It gets the job done. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be thinking about naughty things, but that was what I was thinking about. But yeah, know myself. I'm pretty short. I actually have to move the car up, like, several inches. Because I feel like I can't, like, reach the pedals. And it makes me, like, super nervous. So I make it, like, super close so that I don't feel nervous about being super far away from the pedals. Yeah, you guys have, like, miniature cars in the UK, don't you? Why is that? Is it because mostly you walk and, like, take, public transportation, so you have, like, miniature cars? I know I have, like, We have big cars. I know, how are you people so tall? I know, I'm so mad right now. I used to be a cheerleader. I know, me a cheerleader. But try to imagine it. I used to be a cheerleader, and I usually was like the smallest. Because they're overcompensating for their small dicks. That's why we have big cars. But we, but I used to be a cheerleader, and I used to be like the smallest. And I was always happy to be the smallest, because if you know about cheerleading, you know that the smallest gets thrown in the air in what we call stunts. And that was my favorite thing to do in cheerleading. I didn't care about cheering. I didn't care about being flexible. I didn't care about doing acrobats. All I cared about was being thrown up in the air and being a little bit of center of attention. But mostly what I cared about was being thrown up in the air. I thought it was so fun. So I thought it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. And I myself I don't know what to say about that. I myself enjoyed it so much that even though I had people who bullied me on the team and nobody really liked me on the team, nor the coaches, I still didn't quit because I loved flying. And to be honest, I don't regret it. As much shit I got, I still don't regret it, really. Hi, cute doll. But I do regret I put that on the, oh, fuck me. I shouldn't be talking. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm so sorry, you guys. I suck as a gamer. I'm the worst. Anyway, I do myself loved being not on the team, but just loved flying, so but I hated the team. I hated all the girls. I hated the coaches. You're all distracting, but it's okay. I like interacting with you guys, so it doesn't matter. Hello. I'm sorry to bother you. I know you're still closed. I'm sorry if you hear my cat meowing. I understand that. Yeah. I'm probably just like do public transportation if I ever like visit the UK. But I need something to drink. Oh, welcome back, darling. Sure. Please, sit. I'll get you some of the good gin. I'm bi, so that helps, honey. I'm like cracking my neck in my VTuber. I'm sorry, that was kind of funny. Oh, my VTuber looking, she looked like demented. Kirito, what is it? What do you need from me? I don't have any snacks for you. I'm sorry. My boobs just bounced then. Sorry, my cat's being very, very needy right now. I'm sorry you had to go last time. I'm sure you can I'm sure you can go back to Percival in any moment. He surely has some time for you. Oh no, don't worry. I don't need any more of that dress. Why the long face? Is there something on your mind? Yeah, I'm sorry you blue-balled my husband. I forgot we made those jokes. I've been thinking a lot lately. Do you ever wonder what lies beyond death? Oh shit, we're getting heavy here. Only those who have enough to eat each day of their lives can afford to ask themselves such a deep question. Okay, so I don't really. I'm gonna get into this anyway. What? Sorry, my cat is being insane right now. Okay, so what I was going to talk about was I actually have been told sort of this phrase before, that people struggling to survive don't get the luxury of things that have to do with death. Like don't have the luxury of thinking about things to do with death. They think about like, how am I gonna survive? And don't get me wrong, that is true. But I had a college professor who wanted me to write an essay about okay, trigger warning, we're going to talk about suicide for a minute. I myself, my professor asked me to write an essay about what I'm sorry, Kirito keeps distracting me. About how people who are wealthy and don't have to worry about survival don't think of suicide. Basically, she was saying that suicide was a privilege. Like, being suicidal was a privilege. And she wanted me to write a paper on that. And literally, I was suicidal at the time. And I still have moments where I'm suicidal. And I was like, you want me to write a paper about suicide being a privilege when I'm fighting to survive? Like, I'm fighting my own thoughts to survive. So I didn't write the paper because I myself was dealing with that. Yeah, how is wanting to die a privilege? That's what I'm saying. So I didn't end up writing the paper because at the moment I was feeling suicidal and I thought it would definitely make it worse. And obviously I don't believe wanting to die and being suicidal is a privilege. It's not a privilege because being suicidal, you are fighting to survive, just not in the same way people are fighting to survive when they're hungry or that sort of thing. But you are still fighting to survive. You're just fighting. Hello. You are fighting to, like, you are fighting your own thoughts to not, like, hurt yourself or kill yourself. And it's horrible that she, said that. So I wrote a different essay and I didn't get a good grade on it. And she was like, I'm disappointed you didn't write what we talked about. And it just made me really want to go off on her because what she had said to me actually, like, ruined me for a bit. Yeah, basically fighting demons that you have no control over. Oh, no, this game is cooking corpses, sorry. But you have no control over the battle in your head. You have control over what you do with the battle in your head, but yeah, you have no control over the battle in your head. But she was like, I really wanted to go off on her because for a while, and I'm not gonna lie, for a while she made me feel ashamed for being suicidal. She made me feel like for me being suicidal and the idea of suicide was shameful because I, had that privilege in her mind. So it made me feel ashamed that I had suicidal thoughts. And then, of course, it made it worse because I felt ashamed. So it just... And it made me go down a dark road. It made me think, like, should I, like, enroll into the military so I know what it's like to fight for survival just because, like, maybe that'll stop me from being suicidal. And then I realized, like, I don't have to fight to survive. Like, I shouldn't have to fight to survive either way. But yeah, there was definitely a point in my life because of what she said. It made me feel ashamed. And I want to tell you guys right now, do not feel ashamed of being suicidal. Do not be ashamed of having suicidal thoughts. Because you are surviving, you are pushing forward, you are taking on a form of survival just because it is not being seen and it's not severe looking to other people, because people can see someone being hungry or, that sort of thing. You are still surviving. Don't let anyone tell you you're not, because you are. Anyway, back to the game. I just wanted to say that. But I wanted to say that because, like, it was a pivotal moment in my life, and I wanted to share that with you guys. And yeah, with all due respect, of course, but you must have some kind of idea what's going to happen to your soul. Yeah, I can understand that too. Trigger warning, I have self-harmed, and it's definitely a hard moment where you feel so ashamed of yourself that you want to just hurt yourself. Well, that's why I self-harm, because I felt so ashamed of myself that I wanted to essentially hurt myself, punish myself. But I soon got tattoos that covered my self-harm scars. So, like, it's sort of like making something like your past scars into something beautiful, and that's what I look at my tattoos every day and go, I made it, and I made something beautiful out of it. And I will continue to have a future. Me too. I hope you all get into better places mentally, but I want to tell you that I'm always here for you, no matter what. If it makes you any happier, I think death is just the absence of life. A dark void. Yeah, that's not comforting. And as for my soul, I don't think there's much I can do about it. I understand. Just darkness. Yeah, they don't have to have meaning. I like to have meaning behind my tattoos, so every single tattoo means something to me, but I can understand, like, they don't all have to have meaning. But in my opinion, I think tattoos do mean something. Yeah, with the gold placed to make it a cool design. Making something beautiful from, what's broken. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, if I were you, I would concern myself with more worldly things right now. Well, I mean, she's dying, so, like, she's gonna think more about death than, like, you are. No, I've never seen it. Your bill, for example. Oh shit. She's like, bitch, pay me. Yeah, exactly. Keep going. And that's why I wanted to get it tattooed on me too, to remind myself to, like, keep surviving and that I'm a survivor. But a lot of my tattoos have to do with surviving and being a survivor, because like that was a big aspect in my world, was like I survived a traumatic experience. I survived a suicide attempt. Like that's gonna mean a lot to me, really. And I love my mom, but she keeps telling me I keep getting tattoos about survival and surviving, but like it's hard to explain, but like once you've been through that, it's hard to not like want to keep pushing yourself to survive. And like sometimes you need tattoos to remind yourself to push yourself to survive and to be less ashamed of yourself. And to be honest, I've been very ashamed of my body ever since what happened to me. Well, even before what happened to me, because I was like super skinny. And like I don't know, I just continue getting tattoos that like make me less ashamed of myself. Good night. Yeah, exactly. So you get different things that mean different things to you. Oh my gosh, this got 51 views. Thank you so much, people. Well, you know, we all have a reason to survive, even if it's a dark one. Not to lie, but I have a pain kink too, so... I'm afraid of darkness. Yeah, sorry to like be like the shitty person, but I mean, like, there are people who believe it's a dark void, and then there are people who actually believe there's some good out of the afterlife. Can you not hear thought? I will, thank you. But definitely... What was I talking about? Kirito bothered me, so... I'll have to listen to that. But yeah, I definitely... I don't know if it's like this obsession, but I guess I'm obsessed with that I survived, and I continue. Hey! Kirito! Hold on a minute. Kirito's tearing up my green screen. Damn cat. Like, I love my cat, but fucking hell. Thank you, Mom. I don't know. I think in death you get like reincarnated. Like, I believe in reincarnation.
As fast as I can.
What am I holding? Why am I holding a fucking tray? Oh, it's a good thing to do. Creating music, or art in any way, like, to help with your trauma, I completely, agree to doing. Oh my god, she looks stoned. My Vtuber looks stoned. Okay. We should get a garden going soon. It'd be a good idea, right? Yeah, we'll get the garden going soon, because hopefully we'll get the attendant soon. Yeah, I'll definitely give him a listen. This priest, have a little priest. Is a good one, it's too good at least. I can't remember the lyrics, I'd have to actually listen to the song. Oh, please, please draw her. I want fan art of her so bad. I would love if people made a fan art of my VTuber. I would cry. I would literally cry. Like, oh my god. I'd post it, I'd be crying, I'd be in love. You would make my day, I swear to god. No, you would make my, like, month. Oh yeah, that's good. Like, when songs, like, help you with those situations, I'll definitely have to listen to that then. Yay, I'm gonna cry. Oh, I love you guys so much. You're very sweet. Ooh woo. You know, I've never done the whole ooh woo thing. It's just not my thing. Like, I understand the appeal of it. I tried doing the Hago face or whatever. What is it? The one that Belle Delphine did? I don't think I'm good at it though. Although Belle Delphine's kind of weird, right? I saw a video where she was eating glass and I just was like, are you good, mate? Like, did you guys see that at all? Cause I was just like, are you good? It's good when people write songs to cope. Yeah. Oh my god, yes, my VTuber slaying titans. Oh, I'd be so happy. Anyway, but yeah, okay, so we have tomatoes now. Yeah, after getting an STD, she sold her bathwater? That's fucked up. Like, I knew she sold her bathwater, but I didn't know it was after she got an STD. That's insane, actually. Yeah, like, where she made her OnlyFans, like, pedophilic and stuff like that. Ugh. I'm sorry, I'm grossed out by her. Like, a lot. And why does she still have braces? Didn't she have those for like years? I don't know. It makes me wonder. Like, I don't want to be that person, but like, hasn't she had them for like years? I had braces back in middle school, and they kept saying, "Oh, we'll get them." They wanted to fix my crooked teeth before they fixed my overbite, which is literally what I went to get braces for, was my overbite. And they were like, "No, we're gonna fix your crooked teeth first, and then we'll fix your overbite." And I was like, "Bitch, no, I don't care about my crooked teeth. I like my crooked teeth. I just want my overbite fixed." Yeah, she scares me too. But yeah, I want my overbite fixed. Like, what the fuck? And they never fixed my overbite. I got so pissed off. But like, they kept saying, "Oh, in a couple months we'll do this and come back and we'll get them like every month. Oh, it's almost there. We'll get them taken off." And I was like, "I'm done. Like, just take them off." Like, I literally was like, "Get these fucking things off. I'm tired of your shit." An overbite is when your top jaw, so like your top teeth like overlay with your, yeah, when your upper jaw sticks out a lot and it overlays with like overlays your bottom teeth like really like my overbite is so severe that my top teeth, my front teeth, touch the bottom of my gums. I mean, touch the top of my gums, sorry. Yeah. Mine's kind of bad. I had really cute canines and they like got rid of those too. I was kind of sad about that. But yeah. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we should make a shirt. But yeah, no, it was definitely difficult, like, with the orthodontist, because they kept like putting things off, and I was just like, I am done with your shit. Even my parents were done with their shit. Ooh, Titan Slaying on stream? Yeah, I'll totally play that again. I gotta remember how to kill Titans though, because it's been a long time. But yeah, it just kind of weirds me out that she still has braces. And like the thing she does kind of weirds me out. And I'm just like, why do people like this chick? Then again, I wonder why people like me, so I could be like totally fucking weird to other people by liking like Yandere shit. So, hey, whatever. But yeah, no, she weirds me out. But like, all people weird me out. Like that. But she also uses like Asian culture as an aesthetic, and I hate that. Like, don't do that. Don't use Asian culture as an aesthetic. It's not a fucking aesthetic. Like, don't do that. Like actually, like, respect the culture. Don't be like, look, I'm the aesthetic of the anime girl. Like, no. Oh, cool. I never understood the kazoo. Not to be like rude or anything, but yeah, I never really understood it. Oh my god, does she rub food on herself? Like, I understand like whipped cream and stuff like that, but I don't understand like real food. Like Nikocado Avocado does, like he wastes all that food and I'm just like, bruh, come on. He also uses Asian culture as an aesthetic. Like if you're a Nikocado fan, I'm sorry, I don't like him. The way he talks about like Asian culture just makes me go, ugh. He uses that shit as an aesthetic. He only eats noodles too. Like, when he talks about Korean food, he literally only eats noodles. And it's like, you're not even eating a Korean dish. You're just eating noodles. Like, yes, they eat instant noodles, but that's not all they fucking eat. They literally have amazing fucking dishes out there. Like, I love my favorite Korean dish will always be bulgogi. I will forever love bulgogi. It is my favorite Korean food of all time. But I have tried other dishes. I've tried spicy squid. I've tried sushi, but I'm really not a fan of sushi. Well, okay, I like cooked sushi. I don't like raw sushi. But I like kimchi. I like radish kimchi and I like cucumber kimchi, but I don't like cabbage kimchi. Sorry, I don't like the taste of cabbage. Yeah, when they pretend to have an abusive relationship, it is so fucked up. And then he lied about having cancer. Like, he was like, I might have cancer. And then he, like, never addressed it ever again. And then he was like, oh, if you want to find out my health journey, go on my Patreon. I was like, okay, so we're profiting off of cancer. Nice fucking job. But, like, nobody talks about that shit. And no one talks about how racist he is either. Like, they're just like, oh, he's entertaining. He's so funny. And it's like, he's so problematic, though. I don't get it. Like, I really don't. He also shits on gamers for, like, no fucking reason either. Like, why? Yeah, they pretend to beat each other up and throw stuff. It's disgusting. Yeah, he's racist. So he kept saying he doesn't say the N-word because of his name, and then he was like, he was like, watch me say the N-word, and then sent it to his Patreon, and then, like, he actually said it, and I was like, what the fuck? And then, okay, so even more, like, I could go on a whole tangent on this, but, like, even more, he, like, okay, so he shits on like all different like music, but he mostly shits on rap music, which makes me feel kind of like weird about it, cuz like he says some terrible, and I mean like some terrible stuff about rap music. And like you can just say I don't like it. Like you can literally just be like I don't like it. Like I can be like, okay, so like what's an artist I don't like? I don't like Billie Eilish or Olivia Rodriguez. I think that's how you say her name. I don't like them. I don't like their music. See? That's it. That's all you have to say. You don't have to shit on them and be like, oh my god, it's garbage. It's the worst. How it's just lazy and blah 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 blah. And it's like like it just makes me think like he's like how hard he goes in on rap makes me think like yeah, I know, that's another thing. Is he's like, I love watching poor people struggle, and then he calls like people peasants and shit, and I'm just like, gross. Yeah. But like my brain is like, like he's like, it's garbage, it's disgusting, it's this, it's that, and it just makes me think like he's no longer like, because rap music is part of black people's culture, right? Like that's what you know, is hip hop and rap is part of black people's culture. So he just like shits on it so much, and I mean like so much, and I'm not saying like he talks like I don't like it, it's not really for me, you know, it sounds kind of off to, you know, that sort of thing, like I can't vibe with it, you know, there's certain things he could say, but he just insults it, and it makes me think like it just makes me think like he's shitting on black people culture. And not just like just rap. You know what I mean? It sounds, yeah, they tell their life story through rap music, and oh thank you. And then they're like, and he just insults it so badly, and he was like, it's not even music. And I'm like, no bitch, it is music, it's just not your type of music. Just because you like classical music doesn't mean every music is shit to like not every music is like below classical music. Like different musics convey different things. Like rap conveys different things. Yeah, it's different from saying I don't like rap, it's too fast paced, I'm not really into the beat, or you know, that sort of thing. But he's like, it's not even music, it's just like talking, or it's just like mumbling. And I'm like, dude, come on, like music is so transversal. Like there's so many different types of music and what it conveys, and you're just shitting on someone's like culture, and you're just saying it's not even music. Like that's so wrong to me. See, that's fine, you can say I'm not really a fan of rap. That's different from calling it garbage or crap or shit, or saying it's not even music or disgusting. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh my god, he had such a problem with Moist Critical for calling him out on her shit. I'm like, dude, someone has to call you out on your shit. Like, you're doing horrible, horrible things and you don't even realize, like, you don't even, like, acknowledge the shit you do. Like, he's the most problematic YouTuber of, like, all fucking time, I think. And, like, don't get me started on, like, him, like, insulting women. Like, ugh. Like, he hates on women, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? I hope he gets canceled. He's the fucking worst. But yeah, he hates on women, too, for, like, no fucking reason. Like, he talks about how, like, strong-willed women, like, okay, so, like, Cardi B, right? He was talking about WAP or whatever, and, like, he was just shitting on Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion and all that, and I was just like, dude, fuck off. Like, some women find it empowering to be like, look at me, I'm sexy, fuck yeah. I like to have sex. Like, those shouldn't be things we should be okay with saying. But yeah, he insulted, like, he bitched about it and insulted women because they found it empowering. Because God forbid we find something empowering.
It's on the house.
Nikocado Avocado, he's like a mukbanger, but he's so fucking problematic, like, I swear. And, like, he took down so many compilation channels and reaction channels, and it's like, dude, if you didn't have, like, okay, so, like, if you were a problematic YouTuber, you wouldn't be taking down reaction channels and compilation channels. Because you know who have reaction channels and compilation channels as well? Game Grumps. You know who else has reaction and compilation channels? Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. The list goes on and on. Call me Kevin. Yeah, seriously, J-Station was the worst too. But, like, he took down people for saying shit, like, for making compilations and reaction channels about him. And I'm like, this is how you know you're problematic. Like, if you're taking down people for making content about you, you know you're problematic and you know you're in the wrong, but you just don't want to fucking admit that. So you take down people who actually are pointing out that you're wrong and what you're doing is wrong. But there are literally compilation channels and reaction channels of, like, other YouTubers, and guess what? They were never taken down. They were never copyright striked. They were never sued. They were never none of that, because the YouTubers don't care. They're happy that their audience likes their stuff enough to make compilations, to make, like, reaction videos. Do you know how fucking happy I would be if someone reacted to my content? Do you know how fucking happy I would be if someone took the time, literally took the time and sat down and made a compilation channel just about me? I'd be fucking ecstatic. I'd be so fucking happy. I would literally be, like, linking that person and being like, go watch their videos. Because I'd be so fucking excited that someone took the time to sit down and make a compilation. Like I'd be fucking ecstatic. But instead, he doesn't, like, I just don't understand it. I'm sorry, I don't understand it. Ooh, we should get eggs. And sausages? Should we get sausages? Yeah, we'll get sausages. Got it. We got new recipes now. Oh, no, we don't actually have to do the tomatoes, but we should give them to her. Ooh. Cheesecake. I want cake. I don't like cheesecake, but I like cake. So, I want cake. Cake, 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 cake. Sorry, I'm thinking about, like... Isn't there a song called Cake? Oh, I can't remember if there's a song called Cake. Yeah, she instantly copyright striked them. And I just, like... I just couldn't do that. I'd be so fucking... If you make a reaction channel about me, if you make a compilation channel about me, I will cry. You make fan art of me, I will cry. Because I love that people are so invested into my content that they do that. Ooh, I love Melanie Martinez. Cake is such a good, Strawberry Shortcake is such a good song. It definitely, like, spoke to me as a person. But yeah, no, I would definitely be happy that you guys, like, even care about my content like that. Yeah, I like, oh yeah, Cake, that one too. Sorry, I was talking about Strawberry Shortcake. That's the one I was thinking of, sorry. But yeah, I like that one too. Tag is so powerful too. Sad, but very powerful. Oh shit, no, I don't want to open the shop yet. Strawberry Shortcake. Yeah. But yeah, I do like her music. Melanie Martinez was actually my favorite. I actually hate it when people were like, oh, Melanie Martinez is trying to be fucking Billie Eilish, and I was like, no, because Melanie Martinez was first, and she was already making her music like this, so I just didn't understand that point. And so what if she, like, came second? No one can make music like that? Like, what the fuck?
This is a masterpiece.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Melanie Martinez is amazing. I went to go see her show, and she preached a lot about, like, anti-bullying and stuff like that. And, like, loving yourself, and I love her for that. She was amazing. She was so amazing to see in live. I'm glad I, like, was able to go see them. I mean, see her. I also saw some K-pop groups live. Oh my god, Dreamcatcher is coming to Chicago. I want to go see it so bad. I want to go see them so bad. I love Dreamcatcher. So if you're going, hopefully I'm going. But if you're going, and I'm going, come say hi. But yeah, Dreamcatcher are coming to Chicago, and I am so fucking excited for it. I really want to go see them. My phone keeps going off, excuse me. Oh, it's nothing. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Like, I wanted to be a teacher, and then like the book literally said, ignore bullying, you can't do anything about it. And I was like, no, like I'm not gonna like ignore that shit. Like that's traumatic. Like bullying people is like trauma to them because it's like verbal and like emotional abuse. Like it's fucked up, and they're like, yeah, you can't do anything about it. Like what? So I definitely I was like, I can't be a teacher then, because I'd be like fired for helping kids for being bullied. Like, what is that? I put tomato on that. I did not mean to put tomato on that. I wanted to put eggs on that. Yeah. Trust me, I'd have a few choice words for that bully too, but... Do we have enough time to give him gin? We might not. Fuck me. Oh yeah, definitely. It is such a twisty road to be a teacher. They also said you can't say like anything associated with the LGBT. You can't even talk about that shit as a teacher. And I was like, how are my kids supposed to be like understand inclusivity if you can't talk about that shit? Like, what if a kid comes in and they're like transgender? Like, I'm not supposed to just explain to my students this person is transgender and we are like this is what being transgender is, and having them understand. Because you know what? I live in such a conservative town that I didn't know what transgender was until I hit my 20s. My 20s. Like I didn't know what being transgender actually consisted of until I was in my 20s. That is fucking sad. Like, I feel so stupid about that. And that's because of the town I lived in. Didn't talk about LGBT. Didn't talk about any of that. I think I was literally the only out girl at my school, too. Yeah, definitely. Oh my god, I'm so sorry you almost got beat up for being trans. That is not good. I am so sorry you had to deal with that. That is fucked up. But yeah, I didn't know what it consisted of because we didn't talk about the LGBT in our school. And we also, I was the only out girl in the whole school, I think, for a long time. Like, people would ask me, like, hey, do you like girls? And I'd be like, yeah, I like girls and guys. And they'd be like, ew, you like girls? And it's like, why wouldn't I? They're beautiful. Like, why wouldn't I like girls? Oh my god, I didn't do very good in this one. You guys are distracting me again. But yeah, no, I think they're very beautiful. But yeah, I was bisexual. I came out when I was like in elementary school, I think. Of course, I didn't know what bisexual meant, but I knew in elementary school that I liked girls. And I liked the attention I got from girls, like the attention I got from guys. Yeah, you're just a bad person hating on their lifestyle. There's no, like, actual reason to, like, be scared of gay people. Oh, here comes little Timmy again. Yeah, I knew the word, but I didn't know what it consisted of until I hit my 20s. Like, it's so fucked up. And I feel like we should have that inclusivity. We should be able to explain to, you know, kids, hey, this is what being transgender is. This is what, you know, what it consists of. And I'm sorry, kids explore their sexuality very early. Like, I explored my sexuality very early as well. Like, I knew, like, when I started liking boys that I liked girls as well. Like, it wasn't like something I chose. It was just something in me that was like, I like both. Okay. Good morning, ma'am. See, if I go, at the beginning, I think I can do, like, the little dub Deku voice. Oh, yeah, I like Daz games. Hello, little one. Hello, little one. That's better. So, did you find your mom? No, she probably dead, you fucking... No, we're not turning Timmy into ground pork. I don't think she at least kills children. So that's at least an up. No, but I'm coming to terms with it. Yeah, so if I go, the beginning, it's like a little shy, little dub Deku voice. Yeah, you're allowed to have who you want to date. You're allowed to have a preference. Like, my preference is feminine guys. I like guys who take care of themselves. Guys who do, like, skincare and stuff like that. Like, who dresses nicely. You know, that sort of thing. I don't like a guy who's just like, oh, I'm too masculine to take care of myself. No. Like, fuck that. I'd rather have a guy who, like, takes care of himself and doesn't think that someone who takes care of himself is gay. Like goes, oh, that's gay because he takes care of himself. Like, no, I hate that shit. Like, so I like a feminine guy. I don't like a super muscular guy. I like a toned kind of skinny guy. That's kind of my go-to. Maybe she left me. An extra mouth to feed must be a burden. Undoubtedly. It's irresponsible to have kids these days. I'm not gonna lie, I want kids. I feel like it's the same thing with, like, with nowadays, like, people would be like, it's irresponsible to have kids these days with what's going on, but I kind of like the whole, like I want to be a mom. Like, I want my own kids. Like, I've made that decision. No, I understand, like, fat phobia and, like, people who are like, I'm oppressed because I'm fat. That stuff annoys me. And, like, okay, another thing is, like, and I'm not saying all fat people or, like, all bigger people, all curvy people. Like, all, like, those types of people, like, they usually hate skinny girls. And say, like, girls who are skinny don't get to be upset for being insulted. And I'm like, what? Like, no, body shaming goes two different ways. Like, if you're skinny, someone's gonna body shame you. If you're fat, someone's gonna body shame you. Like, okay, so again, from my experiences, I was very, very skinny when I was in high school. Like, I was 80 pounds when I was in high school. Can you imagine that? Being 80 pounds. Your ribs, my ribs were showing, like, poking out really badly. And, like, you know, I had a flat stomach. I know, right? I had a flat stomach, and my sternum, sorry, I'm like moving in my chair. My sternum used to stick out, actually. It still sticks out. I have, like, you know how your sternum goes in, mine goes out. So I have, like, a protruding sternum, basically. I know, it's going nuts. I'm sorry. Yeah, Eugenia Cooney. But I wasn't as skinny as her. I can't remember exactly how skinny she is, but I wasn't that, like, I wasn't as skinny as her. Like, I don't want to say that skinny, because that sounds rude. So, I wasn't as skinny as her. But I had a protruding sternum. And my ribs showed and all that. And so I was, you know, considered super skinny, and I was underweight. I was underweight. And I had problems with eating at one point. So, like, I would, like, I got to the point where, yeah, you can use there as a reference with how skinny I was. Yeah. So I got to the point where I couldn't eat. Yeah, I hope she does get help too. I couldn't eat, like, anything, like, anything solid, really. Like, I'd take one bite of, like, cereal or something, like, anything, and I would immediately feel nauseous, or, like, my stomach would hurt. And I would be in excruciating pain. So it made me not want to, like, you know, eat, but I tried to eat as much as I could, because, you know, I need to eat. And I do like eating, I do like food, so don't get me wrong by that. But it was making my stomach hurt all the time. It was making me nauseous all the time, and I didn't know what was wrong. So I went to the doctor, and I didn't see my primary care doctor, because my primary care doctor, like, knew what was wrong, you know, knew me since I was, like, really little, knew that I was mostly underweight, but he never, like, cared about my weight. Like, he was like, we know she's underweight, but everything, you know, we don't worry about that. So, I go in, and I met with a different doctor, and she was like, she immediately accused me of being anorexic and bulimic. Like, immediately, when I told her what happened, like, what I was feeling. And I was like, what? Like, I was very, very upset. She even, yeah, she even, like, tried to kick my mom out of the room so I would admit that I was bulimic or anorexic. So the fact that there are people out there who are heavier and say, oh, I'm discriminated by my weight, I'm oppressed by my weight, skinny people don't get the same treatment by doctors. No. We get the same treatment by doctors. There are some doctors out there that look at my weight and go, you have an eating disorder. And I'm like, no, I don't have an eating disorder. I have problems when I eat. That's not the same thing. So they accused me of having an eating disorder when I didn't have one. And I was in agony for a long time until I found out at 24 that trauma and being in an abusive relationship can cause your digestive system to basically reject food. Yeah, they always think eating disorders make you super skinny, but they don't. Yeah. So they immediately like pointed out, hey, you're anorexic or you're bulimic. And I was like, no, I'm not. Just because I'm 70 pounds. It was tough. And then like there was this guy that I liked. Oh, sorry, I was talking about trauma. Okay, so I found out at 24 that trauma and being in an abusive relationship and even being out of an abusive relationship can cause your digestive system to like basically think it's being attacked. Like, because your central nervous system when you have PTSD is alert all the time, so your body think it is in flight or fight, so it thinks it's being attacked all the time, so your digestive system goes and isn't okay with food. Yeah, so it's really like, but I didn't find that out until I was 24. Everyone else was like, hey, you're anorexic, or hey, you're underweight, or hey, you're bulimic. Like, no. Or hey, it's all in your head. Like, no one told me the repercussions, the consequences it can have on my, like, trauma can have on my physical health. I already knew what it could have on my mental health, but I didn't know it could also affect my physical health. No one told me that. They just focused on my weight. So if you think you're the only one being discriminated against because you're heavier or you're overweight, it doesn't, like, you're not the only one. Like, there are skinny people who deal with it too. And like, there are skinny people who deal with people who insult them or don't want to date skinny people. Like, I know, like, I had a crush on this guy, and on his Facebook he posted that dogs go for bones and men go for like meat. So basically saying like, and there was a picture of a skinny girl for the bones, and then there was a picture of like a heavier curvy girl for meat. And I was like, so I'm seen as unattractive because of how I look. Like, it's not only like fat people who are seen as unattractive for how they look, but skinny people are also seen as unattractive for how they look. And probably not as much, but we are still seen as unattractive as how we look. There are many guys who will say, I won't date a skinny girl because like, they don't like our bones sticking out. They don't like that we don't have enough meat on our bones. They don't like, and that's not fair to us either. So like, we're body shamed no matter what scale we're on, whether we're skinny or whether we're... I'm so sorry, that was my alarm to brush my teeth. So we're hated for two, you know, we're discriminated against, or, well, not discriminated against, because that's more for, like, minorities, and different races. We are not discriminated against, but we are, or oppressed, but we are treated differently a little bit because we're skinny or because we're fat. Like, skinny people just as much problems as fat people. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, sexual trauma can cause damage to your physical and mental health, and I didn't realize that. Your body is so high alert that it can, like, stop you from eating. I know sexual trauma in girls, me especially, my vagina, it closes itself off because of my sexual trauma to protect itself. So sexual trauma can really affect you physically and mentally, and I didn't realize that until I got into my 20s and was like, hey, all this has affected me. And they were like, yep, that's normal, because your body is still dealing with the trauma, basically. But yeah, it's, like I said, not like fat people or heavy or set people and skinny people both have problems. But people who preach against, like, who preach fat phobia and go, this is fat phobic and that's fat phobic, and go, we're oppressed because we're fat, don't see the reality of things, that skinny people get just as much insults and treated differently. And that's sad, because you would think someone who's part of a body positive movement would want to be positive for every body, whether skinny, heavier, disabled, any of that. Like, that's, like, literally what it should be, not just, oh my god, you're fat phobic because you think this. Like, no. And I know people are probably gonna call me fat phobic because I don't like the thought of fat phobia in general, and I don't think fat people are oppressed. I do think they are treated differently, just like skinny people are treated differently, but they're not oppressed. Oppression is completely different. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, it's irresponsible to have kids these days. Do you have any children, ma'am? You can call me Hildred, darling. And no, I don't. I don't think I'd make a good mother. I wonder if I'd make a good mom. Do you guys think I would make a good mom? Yeah, I think I know him, actually. Did he make an Amber Lynn video? No one can blame him for that. No one can blame me for that. Oh, thank you. Why did she do this surprise face when I smiled? Thank you. I was not raised for it. Would you like some gin, my darling? Yeah, that's another thing is like most people who aren't really raised an awesome trader mom. Most people who have like bad childhoods and stuff like that either think they're not gonna be a good person, like a good mom, or like they just like don't want kids to put them through that. I'm saying most, not all. Like there are some people who have been through bad childhoods and go, I want to do better than my parents. But there are also people who are like, I don't want to have kids at all because I don't want to make the same mistake and they don't deserve blah 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 blah. A great soccer mom. No. Soccer mom. Surely a drop of gin will make you feel better. We're just giving this kid alcohol, but you know, it was Victorian times, so. Yes, please. How old do you think he is? Like 13? He looks older. Maybe like 14. Where were we? Ah, yes. My father raised me, and there wasn't much time for dilly-dally. Okay, so her father raised her. Traitor mom. I had to take care of pigs. But wouldn't you like to have a child? I told you, boy. Getting her kind of mad. They're expensive. Now drink that gin. It'll warm you up. They are kind of expensive. Kids will always be expensive, though. It's freezing outside today. Thank you so much, Lady Hildred. Sorry, I have to say otherwise I can't get the voice. Have a good day. Oh, my name is Peter, by the way. Peter Parker? Sorry, I had to make that joke. Alright, Peter. See you soon. Did anyone else have a Spider-Man fetish? Or have a Spider-Man fetish? I have a Spider-Man fetish. Make him into ground pork. Oh. Like, when I was younger, like probably in high school when I, was seeing, the Spider-Man movies, I was like, I really want to fuck Spider-Man. Yeah. That was my go-to superhero that I want to fuck. I feel like everyone has their go-to superhero, though, that they want to fuck. Like, there are people who want to fuck Batman or Superman. Mine was some will probably want to fuck, Iron Man. Mine was the nerdy, awkward boy. High, like knee high or thigh high? I used to wear thigh high socks. I still do. I love that. I love wearing thigh high socks. I don't know. I think they're super cute on me. Maybe I should clip that. That I want to fuck Spider-Man. Go ahead. I don't care. Dude, I'm sorry. Nerdy, awkward guys are my biggest turn on. Why is that? I don't know. When you play Atome games, right? You always have those different guys, and I always go for the nerdy, awkward guy in the group of guys in the Atome. Oh, pantyhose. I'm more into wearing thigh high socks. I like thigh high socks better. But yeah, no, I love, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh, yeah. I love nerdy, awkward guys. And like when I play the Otome game, and there's like the mix of guys. You have the cocky one, like the like flirt, and then you have like the like the soft boy, and then you have like the like I'm trying to think, like the hardened one, the mysterious one, like with this deep voice and everything like that. My mom likes the like those Otome game, like those guys. My mom likes the mysterious guys, the deep voice. But then you have the shy, nerdy, awkward one, and I'm just like, and then I'm just like, I want that one. I want the shy, nerdy, awkward one. Oh, I don't know. I think they're so cute, especially in anime. Like shy, nerdy guys in anime, like all awkward and shit. And then they get all dominant. Oh, like they're all shy and awkward, and then like they like hit a switch and they get all dominant. Oof, I'm into that. Oh yeah, those boots, yeah. I think I have a pair of those actually. But yeah, like when the shy nerdy boy gets all dominant. Oof. Oof. And I'm not saying just like shy nerdy guys, I'm saying like shy nerdy girls are cute too. Like awkward and stuff. Oh, I call like guys, like men, boys, but I don't mean like actual boys. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I don't actually mean like that. Like I hope you don't think like when I say like shy, awkward, nerdy boys, like I don't mean like men. Like I mean like men, but I don't know. I always say boys and girls, like even though it's like reserved for like not men and women. I have a bad vocabulary. I'm sorry. Yeah, some people like say like girls and like I don't know. I always use the term girls and boys, and I don't actually mean like girls and boys. Like I don't know. Like I said, I just have a bad vocabulary. But my mom does the same thing. Like she refers men and women as like girls and boys. Like, oh my god, I want to see ya.
Enjoy your new day.
But yeah, like I definitely think, like I definitely don't mean that. But yeah, my mom does the same thing, so I think I get that from her. You know how you get your vocabulary from your parents? Or like certain mannerisms from your parents?
As fast as I can.
Like we don't say soda in this household, we say pop. I wonder how many people actually say pop. We say pop, and then we call the remote, like for the like TV, we call it a turner because it turns channels. I've confused a lot of friends by calling it Turner. I was like, hand me the Turner, and they'd be like, what? Yeah, if they would mess up, they would say like, I like little boys and girls, not I like boys and girls. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I wouldn't say little. Yuck. And when I meet kids, like, I call them, like, little one. Or, like, little dude. Like, my dad calls him little dude. If it's a guy, be like, hey, little dude. So, we kind of just, that's in the family, too. Ah, don't worry about it. But yeah, no, I call, that's what I do, is, like, I call them, like, little dude. I don't know, I think it's kind of funny. Little kid demons. Huh, funny. Yeah, no, I call them, like, little one or little dude. It's just easier for me. But yeah. I would never date someone under 18. That would be gross. Pathetic. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I actually had, and I feel like all girls have these, like, phases. Well, not really phases, but, like, moments in their lives where they're, like, manipulated by an older guy because they like the attention and stuff like that. So, like, I was manipulated by an older guy for, like, 2 years of dating him, and he was, like, 24, and I was fucking 14. How I think about it, blech. I don't know why I did it. So I know firsthand what it's like to be, like, taken advantage of by, like, an older person. So I just, like, could never do that to someone else. And even if I didn't have that experience, I could never do that to anyone else either. Ugh. Yeah, like, close friends with people who are under 16, yeah, that's weird. Like, if you're, yeah. Like, once you get to a certain age, like, being friends with, like, people who are, like, under that age is just really weird to me. Like, I could never be friends with a high schooler when I'm, like, 24. Like, there's no fucking way it would happen. I don't even know anyone in high school anymore, like, right now. And again, I'm a total shut-in, so. But yeah, I was never, like, close friends with. I'm always close friends with, like, people my age. Although I'm close friends to someone who's, like, a mom. She's very sweet. I like her a lot, actually. Yeah, the age difference is so. Ugh. Like, I'm good, man. Like, now that I'm, like, 20-something, I wouldn't be friends with someone who's, like, under 18. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. I mean, like, close friends. Like, I can talk to a person who's under 18, but I'm not, like, gonna be close friends with them. Yeah, see, I got groomed too, so I totally understand where you're coming from. Okay, good night. It's a weird feeling, man. Like, when you realize, like, oh shit, I got groomed. It's a sucky feeling. Yeah, an animal can't consent to that. Yeah, you're right. That's disgusting. I am fucking up. I'm so sorry. Yeah, an animal can't consent to that. That's gross, yeah.
As fast as I can.
I don't like the porn industry to begin with, actually. Like, it caters to the male gaze so much, and it's so problematic. Which is why I advocate for 18 plus ASMRs. Like, I will forever advocate for 18 plus ASMRs until I die. Because, like, women want to masturbate too, and, like, we can't really. It's hard to masturbate to porn. I'm sorry. It's, like, the hardest thing to us. Because, like, it's so catered to the male gaze. So. Yeah, that is weird. That is weird. There are certain fetishes and kinks that I have. I think they probably result around the normal side. Like I'm like really into BDSM. Yeah, it's super aggressive, isn't it? Like, it terrifies me how aggressive it is. Like, don't get me wrong, I like. Oh, I put onions instead of tomato. Fuck it. Like, I'm super into, like, okay, so, like, I like face fucking and stuff like that, but not, like, enough to throw up. Like, I don't want to throw up on you. Like, like, there's a difference between, like, face fucking where you, like, can enjoy yourself and, like, relax your throat, and there's a difference between being face fucked so hard you throw up. Like, no thank you. No thank you. Like, I don't want to throw up on your dick. Ugh. I don't like throwing up in general. Like, the feeling, I hate it. I do like being choked, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, sorry if that makes you uncomfortable, but I do like being choked. That is a fetish I have. Like, not enough to, like, okay, I'm not saying I like being choked enough to, like, lose my fucking, like, to not be able to breathe. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm like, I like the idea of being choked that, like, it's just, like, a slight pressure. Not, like, just, like, actually, like, being full-blown choked that, like, I black out. Like, no, I'm not into that shit. But I'm into, like, being, like, the pressure. Or, like, if I'm wearing, like, a leash or a collar, I would be totally, yeah, no, I don't like being choked until, like, I'm blue. Yeah, no. That would, no, hell no. But I do, like, if I was wearing, like, a leash or a collar, if the guy, like, pulled on the leash, like, I'd be into that. Like, it's a slight pressure. It's not, like, actually, like, choking you. Like, hello. Like, that's more, like, what I'm into than, yeah, I don't want to be, like, fully fucking aggressively choked. That they have to, like, fucking make sure I'm not dead. Like, I don't want that. We talk about a lot of different things in here, huh? I'm sure there are people who go on this stream and be like, what the fuck is she talking about? Like, holy shit. Like, she's talking about being choked and shit. No, that's too much. Yeah, I don't like the whole schoolgirl vibe thing. I don't do that. More of like, yeah, like the adult side of it, and like thigh highs. Oof, I love thigh highs, man. I love wearing them. They make me feel cute. In like a soft way. Like wearing thigh highs and like a t-shirt and my underwear, that makes me feel like I'm super like fucking cute. In like a soft girlfriend next door, like girl next door kind of way. Yeah. I've taken pictures like that on my Instagram before, I think. If I haven't, I should. But yeah, definitely like BDSM is mostly my thing. And I don't mean like hardcore BDSM. I mean like just like normal BDSM.
There's blood everywhere.
It's a crime.
Okay, they want sausage and egg. Egg. They want egg, not tomato. So. I like domination too. Like I like being submissive, but I won't lie. Sometimes I like dominating. It's kind of hot. Like seeing a guy squirm and whimper. Whew, give me that. No, the dog was not meant to be there. She was just deciding to just be like annoying as shit, and I'm sorry about that. I mean, I love So Young, but sometimes she does get into things, and I'm just like, can you not be there? Can you not? Although she does hate the sound of the vibrator, so that makes it easier for me to like not have her around me when I'm doing those things, because she hates the noise of it. Like it scares her or something. I don't know. She hides when I use my vibrator, which makes me feel bad because like I don't want her to hide, but at the same time like I gotta do what I gotta do. So yeah, no, So-Yam was not meant to be there. She was just there, and I'm sorry about that. I didn't want you to think I had like some bestiality fetish. Yeah. Thank you. But yeah, I didn't actually mean to, I didn't actually mean to have So-Yeon there. She just, it's like cats, man. They just fucking just go, hey, we're gonna be in your space when you're doing things that you don't want someone to be in your space for. Yeah, she did worry I was like seizing or something. Oh, my body shakes so much when I do stuff like that. I don't know why. It like twitches. I don't know. But yeah, my body like twitches when it does that, so I'm not surprised she was like looking at me all fucking concerned because my body's like twitching uncontrollably. Fucking hell, man. Does anyone else have this problem? Their body just fucking twitches out of nowhere. I feel like I shouldn't be this open with you guys, but like I could care less. Like, I've seen other VTubers talking about kinks and shit, so fuck it, man. I'll tell you guys anything you want to know. I'm a fucking open book. I've always been an open book. Like, if anyone asks me a question, I'll be like, yep. Yeah, it was actually meant to happen. Yeah, my body was shaking a lot, I know. Sorry. That's what my body does. It just shakes so much. I also sound like a fucking anime girl, too. I guess that's good for, like, Patreon, though. But yeah, I've always been an open book since I was, like, a little kid. My parents also told me, like, I talk to strangers, like, talk their ear off, so, about, like, everything and anything, so, that makes it even worse. Now I'll just tell strangers my whole life story and my fetishes and shit. But if you're my friend, too, whew, yeah, I can talk your fucking ear off, man. Maybe... maybe that's a bad thing. That I'm so fucking open. I mean, my therapist said there's nothing wrong with it, but... oh, look, it's little Timmy again. Oh, I mean Peter. Yeah. Hildred. Hildred. Oh, he sounded like an old man there, sorry. Yeah, like someone asked me if I watched porn back in high school, and I was like, yeah. And they were like, you watch porn? Yes, idiot. Everyone watches porn in high school. It's normal. Although I was more into hentai, and I'm still more into hentai, but I mean, like, I didn't mind porn back in high school, but now I'm just like, ew, porn. Give me, like, a good hentai manga, or, like a nice hot ASMR. Like a, like a nice voice, like a cute voice. Like I can do deep, but I kind of like it depends on how, like the deep voice. Like some deep voices I can't stand. And then but then there are like the soft boy voices where they sound like so cute. And I'm just like, ah! So, but, yeah, it's like, back then they were like, oh, you watch porn. And it's like, yeah, dumbass, everyone watches porn. It's fucking high school. I brought some flowers. Oh, you brought us flowers. Dude, if this was an anime, she would get it. I'm saying if it was an anime. I'm not saying it's right, but it has been an anime before. Yeah, the super detailed ones distract me too. I'm like into like just like the normal like ones. But it's hard because like there are hentai out there where even the guys are like fucking old, like old middle-aged men, and I'm like, I don't want to read that. I want a hot anime guy just dicking me down. That's what I want. I don't want like, I don't want to watch an old guy or like read an old guy. I want like a hot, give me a hot guy, right? Like every girl's like, give me a hot guy. I want a hot anime dude. We don't get that shit. It sucks. Flowers, flowers. For me. Oh, thank you, Peter. Such a sweet gesture. No one has ever given me flowers before. I always collect flowers for my mom. Yeah, they always do the old man with the young teen. Ugh. Like, I want a hot guy. Give me a hot guy. Give me, like, hot Yandere, dude. That's what I want. But they don't do that. I'm like, fuck. There's too many, like, male hentai artists out there. We need female hentai artists. That's why I actually thought about making my own hentai manga. Where it's, like, actually, like I would make, like, hot yandere guys. Oh, doesn't that sound great? Like, mostly it would be for me, but, like, I'm sure there would be other girls out there who would appreciate, like, reading hot yandere hentai manga. For she. Don't you think about it. Would you like to eat something? No. I just wanted to give you some flowers. Because you've been really gentle with me. I shouldn't tell you this. But now I must go to the harbor to help an old man fishing. Maybe he'll pay me if I do a good job. Yeah, it is molesting and it is bad. Yeah, I don't like that either. Like, that's not consensual, non-consensual. That's, like, disgusting. Like, I like consensual, non-consensual, where they immediately like the guy touching them. If that makes sense. This is good news, Peter. I'm happy for you. But why didn't you tell me that? He asked me to do so. Should I be calling the police, baby? I don't want anything to happen to you. I don't know why. Yeah, red flags, sweetheart. Red flags. But I trust you, Hildred, and I know you can keep this secret. Baby boo, you don't go. You know what? It is a terrible experience because I have my own sexual trauma, but I'm not going to shame someone for having a rape kink. I'm not gonna shame a person for having that. I'm not gonna shame someone for having that fantasy. That's all I have to say about that. Yes, it is a terrible, terrible experience, and I don't wish it on anyone, but I don't shame someone for having a rape kink, and I definitely don't shame someone for having yeah, I'll never take part in it, but I don't shame them for having that kink. Like, trust me, I was ashamed for a long time for having a consensual, non-consensual kink because I'm a survivor, but I learned that I shouldn't be ashamed of my fetishes just because of what happened to me. And you shouldn't be ashamed of your fetishes, even if you're a survivor or not a survivor. Okay? I must go now. I'll be late. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you again, Peter. Now go. And be careful. Yeah, seriously, baby, be careful. But yeah, I'll never take part in it, but I don't shame people for their kinks or fetishes.
This is a masterpiece.
Yeah, you foot fetish. Yeah. No, I understand, definitely. Like, there are people who go, ew, even that as a kink, that's disgusting. Or, you should be ashamed for having that kink. Or, there are people who say, like, you can't be a survivor and have that kink because, you know, what happened to you. And it's like, no. Anyone can have whatever kink they want to have as long as they know it's, like, as long as they stay safe about it. Like if they write about it or draw it, like, it's a safe way to get your kink out without putting yourself in danger. Does that make sense? Like, there are kinks out there that could put you into danger. So as long as you safely figure out a way to not put yourself in danger, but enjoy your kink, whether it's writing it, drawing it, fantasizing about it, role play, you know, with, like, someone you trust completely, and, you know, have those, like, safe words and everything and aftercare, then there's nothing wrong with safely taking care of that kink. Yeah, it definitely, yeah. Anime definitely teaches you stuff. Like, I used to have, back when I was in, high school, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really like One Direction. I didn't really shit on them. Okay, so, like, I didn't really shit on One Direction. I just said I don't really like them. They're not really that good. Like, that's basically what I said. Is they're not really that good. That's it. That's all I cared about. That's all I said, was, like, they're really not that good to me. Like, I didn't, like, insult them. But I really liked anime. And, you know, there were girls at my school who really liked One Direction. And that was okay. Like, it didn't bother me that they liked One Direction. I didn't care about that. It was the same thing with Justin Bieber. I didn't really care about Justin Bieber. I didn't understand the hype. But I didn't, like, shit on people for liking Justin Bieber. I just don't like him. So I was like, I don't like Justin Bieber. He's not for me. So I would get made fun of for liking anime. And reading manga in class and things like that. But if I said one fucking thing about One Direction and going, their music is not that good, they had a fucking hissy fit. I was like, well, you watch anime, and anime is it's fucking perverted, and it's like, no, it's not, though. It's really not. Like, yes, there is perverted anime out there, just like there's perverted things of all nature out there, but it's not focused on perversion, and that's why I don't understand it. I almost went upstairs with this fucking meat. Oh my god, I went upstairs with the meat! I went upstairs with the human meat and took an order, shouldn't that have been like a problem? Like a game over? Like they literally would be like, is that a finger? Or something like that? Like what the fuck? Okay, back to what I was saying. I can't believe I did that. Yeah, no one's over-sexualized or anything like that, yeah. And, like, yes, there are animes that are over-sexualizing, like High School of the Dead, even though I fucking love High School of the Dead, and I will forever die on that rock on that mountain where I'm like, yes, I liked High School of the Dead, I thought it was a good anime, leave me alone. But there are... I hope I'm picking potatoes because I can't see past my VTuber. I am picking potatoes. Okay, I forgot to look up on my TV screen. There are over-sexualized animes, but there are actual other animes that people don't understand. They think all anime is the same, which is what she did. She thought all anime was the same. She thought all anime was perverted. All anime was disgusting. All anime is so she would make fun of me for it and make fun of anime, basically. And it's like, I just said I didn't like One Direction. And you're making fun of something I enjoy. And I never made fun of anything you enjoy, so why the fuck are you making fun of it? So of course I'm petty, because we're all fucking petty, but I'm super petty, I'm sorry. I am petty. Like, I'm not gonna lie about it. Yeah. I do like that is a good anime, yeah. I've seen clips of it, and it does make me want to watch it because it looks super cute. And to be honest, I love the idea of him making dolls because I actually am interested in like repainting dolls, and that I do want to make them and sell them, you know, get to the point where I can sell them. And but I wouldn't sell them probably for like a lot of people sell their repainted dolls for like $300, and like I understand it sort of because like the time and effort and everything like that, but I couldn't sell it at that price. I probably sell my repainted dolls at like $30 or $40, maybe $50, depending on the doll and the detail. $50, but other than that, no. So I'm a bit petty, right? And so I go, well, One Direction isn't that good. Like, they're bad. I don't like them. Like, they're dumb. Like, that's literally what I would say. And, like, she would get so butthurt by it, but not realize that, like, I'm hurt by what you say about my interest. Like, no problem. I'm glad to help. So I, like, how do you expect me, right, to look at your interest and like with respect if you don't look at my interest with respect? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I think it's wrong. Like, you can say I don't like anime. You can say I don't like K-pop. You can say I don't like BTS. That's fine. But once you start shitting on it and insulting it, that's when I go, really, dude? Like, people can have interests. And it'd be nice if you don't shit on interests. Like, it would be really cool if you didn't do that. But, you know, people don't understand that. I myself, so yeah, and I posted a meme on my Facebook page, and it said, why have One Direction when you have anime? That was literally the meme. That was it. I posted that on my Facebook in high school. That was it, right? I know, right? But that was it, right? I was just like, and she commented so butthurt about the meme that I posted on my Facebook page. It's like, I'm like, it's not really that serious. And once again, she was like, why have anime when you have One Direction? And then completely shit on anime. And when she said, like, why have anime when you have One Direction? I was like, well, I don't really like One Direction, and I really like anime, and it has done a lot for me, and has helped me through some hard times. And you know what she said to that? She literally was like, oh, you like this? And sent a fucking old man, talked about how perverted it was and everything, right? And then, like, I was like, and, like, it helps me enjoy creative things like cosplaying and stuff like that. Like, I don't know why you're so shitty about anime. And she was like, oh, so you like this? Like, she was like, cosplay, what's that? And I was like, dressing up like the anime character, right? And she, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then she was like, oh, cosplaying, you mean like this? And then she, like, posted, in my comments, she posted, like, an old man with, like, panties over his face. And I was like, that's not cosplaying at all. And I posted, like, an actual cosplay, photo of, like, a beautiful girl who was cosplaying as an anime character I knew. And I was like, this is what cosplaying is. And she literally just, like, didn't get it. And then she was like, I was like, this is what cosplaying is. And she was like, anime is so disgusting. And she was like, that's probably why you have, like, and she was like, you're so disgusting for watching anime. You're such a pervert. I bet that's why you dyed your hair blonde, because you, not blonde, but, I dyed my hair yellow one time in high school because I wanted to do, like, every different color. She was like, that's probably why your hair is yellow, because you have a piss kink. And I was like, really? Fucking really, bitch? Like, so, yeah. So she literally just laid into me and called me a pervert, said I had a piss kink, all this sort of thing. And don't get me wrong, like I said, I don't shame anyone for their kinks. But I don't think I would have a piss kink. I'm not really sure. But yeah, she laid into me and said I had a piss kink and stuff like that. And I was like, this is literally just because of a meme. Yeah, that describes the whole demographic of what anime culture is to her. Yes, exactly. What the anime community is to her. Yeah. That's what she was depicting. And then she literally just, like, railed into me and said I was, like, a pervert and disgusting. And like I said, I don't shame people for having a piss kink, but I don't really think I'd have one. I'm not sure, to be honest, but yeah. She really insulted me for a fucking meme. A fucking meme. That didn't even insult One Direction. It was just saying I like anime better than One Direction. That literally was the meme. The meaning of the meme. Yeah, seriously. But that was literally over a meme. I was like, this isn't even like insulting One Direction either. It's just saying I like anime more than One Direction. Like, anime is my thing, One Direction is not. That's literally what the meaning of the fucking meme was. And she just fucking railed into me. And I was just like, why? Fucking why, mate? I hope we can get the attendant soon, because that would make my life so much easier. But yeah, I was like, fucking why, mate? Why? I don't understand it. Oh yeah, hentai and anime are two different things. Hentai is for adults, anime is for anyone. That's why I said I want to make hentai. I didn't say I wanted to make manga, like just regular manga. But yeah. Yeah, she would be like fucking upset if like she posted that and like I was like, hey, you know, anime is cool and everything, like this is, you know, like if I commented that shit and just like insulted One Direction, like just out of the blue on her fucking page, like it's not like I posted on a public group or something. It was on my fucking page. It's like, why the fuck are you stalking my page? But anyway, like, yeah. She'd be so pissed if like I actually insulted One Direction, and like God forbid they can do it to the weird anime kid, because why the fuck not, right? We're seen as not actual people. Like, I know there's always that weird anime kid, right? The one that takes things a little too far. Like, does the Naruto run in the hallway. That's a little much for me. But like, every person who likes anime, like when I was in school, was seen as like the kid to pick on. Like, we were seen as like this different breed of human to them. Yeah, I know, right? It's so weird. I was just like, dude, why are you stalking my page? Like, if you hate me, why are you stalking my page? But yeah, she had problems, man. She had problems. But yeah, definitely like people who like anime are seen as like a different breed of human, like in school, and it's like, I don't understand why we're seen like fucking dogs to them. Well, like, they're not only brighter, but I've actually read a lot of things about video games, and a lot of things about sorry, I'm clearing my throat. A lot of things about like video games and stuff that actually it helps with your mental health. And it helps get certain aggressions out too. Like if you have a certain hatred for something, or like you're, you know, having a bad day, you can use, you know, or a certain, well, like not something, but like someone, And if you want, you can use that, like, aggression that you have against that person, or, you know, that sort of thing, and, like, can play video games, and then you no longer have that aggression in you. Like me, myself, I, of course, hate my abuser, and I have an aggression towards him. And because I have an aggression towards him, I play aggressive video games sometimes to get that aggression out, such as Doom and stuff like that. Yeah, I know, right? I still write fanfiction though. I like writing fanfiction. It's, for me, a safe way to get out my own fantasies and kinks. Should kill that person. Not him, fuck. I clicked on the husband instead of the fucking dude. True. It is an aggression if they attack you first, but yeah, but I do feel, you know, anger and hatred. So I play violent video games to get that anger and hatred out. And they always tell you that anger and hatred is normal, but what you do with it is, like, that world. Yeah, you direct your anger with anime, or you can direct your anger with video games, that sort of thing. Like when I used to kill titans, like playing Attack on Titan on my Nintendo, and killing titans made me feel powerful. I'm not gonna lie, it did. You know, there are video games that do make you feel powerful and strong when you feel like you're not powerful and strong in that moment. And I definitely, you know, not just my anger and hatred, but when I want to feel powerful and strong, I do play aggressive games, like killing titans, or you know, like I go back to it, like Doom. Big puppy stretch. Yeah. When you play Friday the 13th and you play as Jason, or like when you play Dead by Daylight and you play as like the killer, it can definitely make you feel powerful and also help you get that anger and hatred out. I like playing a survivor though. I'm not good at playing killer. I guess I'm really just not a killer on the inside because I suck at playing killer. Like, I can act all Yandere and do the voices, the laugh, but I actually can't play a killer in video games. I suck at it. But yeah, there's different video games that make you feel a different way. And I'm not gonna lie, killing titans did make me feel pretty fucking cool. Especially with Levi with me, but that's beside the point. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, I do like the second one because you can make your own character. I really hope they continue on if they make another Attack on Titan game. That you continue to be able to make your own character. I would love that, actually. Making your own character and continuing on playing the game through the other seasons. Wouldn't that be so fun? God, I hope they make that. I'm also excited for Hogwarts Legacy. Do you guys know that's coming out? It's gonna be so good. I can't wait to be a Slytherin student. Oh, if you guys didn't know, I'm a Slytherin. Oh, yeah. Titan Shifter? Mm-hmm. Definitely, like, I definitely want to see if they continue doing anything, more with the Attack on Titan games. I would love that. Continue the seasons. Oh yeah. You can play as literally any character too in the second one, but I liked having my own character. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of dope. I love video games where you can make your own character. Like if a video game is like you can play as a girl and like your own character, I'm more inclined to buy it. Yeah, I'm a Slytherin. Slytherin. I'm definitely more inclined to play something that has like make your own character though. So I'm excited that Hogwarts Legacy is make your own character. Why is she freaking out? Is she okay? My dog's freaking out right now. Hold on. Oh, look at her sit like a good girl for treats. Good girl.
So mom was just about to take a medicine and it's 11:30.
Oh my god, it's 11:30? How long have I been streaming? Holy shit.
I don't know, it's like 4 hours.
3 hours. 3 and 37 minutes. Oh my god, I got work to do. I got to make some ASMRs. Love you guys. I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you later, you guys, and I'll stream again some other time. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it was like this late. I gotta do ASMR, so love you guys. Be on the lookout on the Patreon for a new ASMR. And yep, that's about it. Bye-bye. Oh my god.